Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who taught us his truth. And shalom also to the Akim pushing his word in sincerity and in truth, and to the speckled bird across the four corners of the world, and to the few sisters who are listening to you. I say shalom. Lord willing, this will be an edifying lesson. Basically what I wanted to get into is a quick testimony of what happened to me today at work. Because, at work, I really just stay to myself. I don't really, I talk to people at work, conversate with them. But really, in terms of, getting personal with them knowing about my personal life, or them, hanging out with them, chilling with them, whatever, kicking it with them. Nah, man, fuck that. These people don't know shit about me. Right? I don't tell them nothing. They don't know anything about me, I may laugh with them at work, but that's it, But this past Saturday when I was at camp, one of the dudes, one of the guys that I work with, he saw me at camp with brothers, And when he saw me at camp with brothers, I guess he said hi to me, but I didn't really see. I didn't really, see. So fast forward today when I was at work, he sees me and he starts talking shit. As soon as I clock into work, the first thing he says, he's all like, "Man, I'm not fucking with you." And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then he's all like, "I'm not fucking with you, man. I saw you on the corner with the black Hebrew Israelites, this, and that, blah, blah, blah." And the first thing that in my mind was we not black Hebrew Israelites, That's the first thing that went through my mind. But so on and so forth, he just kept talking shit. I like, "Man, them niggas ain't shit. Them niggas ain't doing shit for the community, this, and that, blah, blah, blah." He was talking all this shit from the moment that I clocked in to the moment that he clocked out, which was about 4 hours. I clocked in at 12. This man got out like around 3 or 4. This man from 12 to 4 kept talking about this thing. The fact that he saw me on the line, which I didn't really care, I didn't really give a fuck that he was trying to shame me for it, because, hey, you should never let nobody shame you for serving the Lord, man. Because the Lord told us that these things were going to happen. And if we start to get offended when these things start to happen, man, or then are you really down for the Lord? You have to realize that, hey, we're about to get humiliated for the Lord's sake, man. We're fools for Yahweh Shai's sake. And these people think that, that we ain't shit, that we're not doing nothing for the community, this, and that, which we don't want to do shit for the community. Fuck these communities, man. These communities ain't doing shit for themselves either. Fuck these communities. That's not what the word is about. That's not what the gospel is about. Right? But the first scripture I want to get is 1 Peter 4:12. And look at the time. Call Limelight Yahabashim Shai. Says, "Beloved, thinking not strange concerning the fiery trial, which is to try you, as though some strange thing happened unto you." So don't think that when these things start to happen to you, don't think it's strange. Don't think it's strange. These things are supposed to happen. Verse 13, "But rejoice, inasmuch as ye are partakers of Hamashiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy." So we're supposed to rejoice at these things, right? When we're going through these so-called strange things, as though some strange thing happened unto us. No, man. The Lord told us these things would happen. Verse 14, "If ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach," and matter of fact, let's go look at that word for reproach, man. Because that word for reproach is exactly what this man was trying to do. This is reproach. It means address someone in such as a way to express disapproval or disappointment. Censor, rebuke, an expression of disapproval or disappointment. Basically he was saying all these things like, "Man, I can't believe I saw you on the corner with those dudes, this, and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, what the fuck? He was talking all this shit for 4 hours straight. This man would not shut up. This man would not shut up. He was trying to tell other people at work they didn't give a fuck. You know, they didn't give a fuck. You know, they just didn't care. You know, and this man was just proclaiming it damn near to the whole store, man, because the way he was talking, he was just talking loud as hell. It was a Jake. Jake was just talking loud as hell to the whole store, saying, man, you a Hebrew Israelite, this, and that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just right there, making the food or whatever. I don't really give a fuck, but hey, this man was trying to shame me. He was disapproving of what we do, man. The fact that we're standing up for Yahweh name says right here, if ye be reproached for the name of Hamashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of God resteth upon you. On their part, he is evil spoken of, but on your part, he is glorified. And that's right, man. They may talk shit. They may talk shit about the Lord, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see, because at the end of the day, they could talk all this shit. They could disapprove. They could do all these things. But at the end of the day, we're still going to be over there on the line every single Saturday doing what we're supposed to do, bringing out these lessons and bringing out the word, man. We don't give a fuck if you're trying to reproach us, trying to put us to shame for these things, man. We're standing boldly for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We don't give a fuck what you think. This is, let me see. Because this happened to the disciples as well. Let me see, chapter 5. Let me see where it is. Give me 1 second. Salakia, let me see. This is Acts 5 and 41, straight to the point. And they departed from the presence of the council, rejoicing that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for his name. So they rejoiced at the fact that they were counted worthy to suffer shame for the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. So if anybody ever tries to shame you, if anybody ever tries to put you down for what you do, what you believe in, man, that's a beautiful blessing right there, man. Because guess what? You should rejoice at the fact that you've been counted worthy to suffer shame for his name, man. This man was over here trying to talk all this shit. And I could imagine what other brothers be going through, man. Other brothers, what they be going through. Because I know this doesn't just happen to me. I've heard multiple stories of brothers, man. When you're in that moment of somebody trying to humiliate you and shit, man, and I could tell you right here, right now, that throughout this whole interaction of this man trying to put me on blast, nobody in there, nobody cared. He was the only one trying to advertise it to everybody. And throughout the whole interaction, I was so calm because I know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that he's with us, man. These people could scoff, talk shit, all of that. But at the end of the day, if we deny the Lord before men, he's going to deny us before the Father, man. This is Matthew 10 and 33. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven. So would you rather get denied before men? Would you rather get denied before men and be looked at as this some sort of weirdo kind of fucking, this dude that just be on some weird shit, that these people just look at it some type of way, Or would you rather be denied before Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the creator of heaven and earth, man? Because if you deny Yahweh Bashem Yahushai before men, guess what? He's also going to deny you before the Father, man. And that's not to say, that's also, of course, in certain situations, you have to use wisdom. You're not going to advertise it right there and then, but, when it really comes down to it, and these people try to ask you, because he seen me on the line. So I wasn't just about to, this man see me we made this man seen me. I guess he tried to say what's up, but I didn't really see him. I was more focused on the scriptures, man. We might have made eye contact, but that was it. I didn't really, say hi, none of that shit. I wasn't really paying attention to him. When you're on the line, you really just focus on the scriptures, man. But this, would you it's better to it's better for these people in the world, you know, to look at you some sort of way, so on and so forth, than for the Lord to be looking at you some sort of way, man. It wouldn't feel good for the Lord to toss you away, to cast you away, for you to actually, because you denied Yahweh Shai before men. The scriptures talk about, would I rather please men or the Most High? For if I please men, man, this is Galatians 1 and 10. For do I now persuade men or God? Or do I seek to please men? For if I yet pleased men, I should not be the servant of a Mashiach. And that's another thing about this gospel, man. This gospel is is not gonna please people. When these people hear this word is controversial, it brings the demons out of them, man. You know? So that when this man was talking all this shit, obviously he felt some sort of way about it. Obviously he was emotional about it, man. Cause he was telling me like, man, can't believe you're doing that shit, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, he was getting all emotional about it. Like, man, like, my people are hurting, this, and that. You really think that's gonna help us? Like, the community, think about the community. Niggas is broken shit and motherfuckers, and these niggas ain't shit. They're just on the corner talking shit while people just trying to go to work, man. Like, this nigga doesn't know shit about what we're preaching. He's over here talking shit. And I just told this man, look, first of all, that's not even what we talk about. Second of all, if you really want to know, then we could have a conversation about it. And then each time he would ask a question about it, he would answer his own question, cut me off, and then start talking, answer his own question, and then keep it moving. Like, what? This man was scoffing, asking questions at the same time, answering his own questions, and scoffing. Come on, man. So at that point, I wasn't even just dealing with them. I just, I'm at work. I'm not about to bring that whole, to work, man. You know, man, you're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to be, you at work, man. When you on the line, you on the line. When you're teaching, you're teaching. But, you're not going to go to work and start rebuking people and start rebuking people and tell them they're going off and why this, and that, blah, blah, blah. Man, that's not wise. The Lord told us to be wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Let me get that. This is Matthew 10 and 16. Behold, I send thee forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. And these people are wolves, man. It says, be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. We have to be wise as serpents, man. Because these people, we don't know what these people are capable of, man. These people could start snitching on you, man. These people could start talking shit about you, start saying all this shit, which he was talking shit. He was talking shit blatantly to my face, which I didn't give a fuck. I rejoice at the fact that he was talking shit for the things that I do, man. Because matter of fact, guess what? I'm gonna rejoice in the fact that I could suffer shame for the Lord's sake. And that's how brothers should be looking at this, man. I'm not gonna let this nigga put me down. The fuck? All the miracles that the Lord has showed us, all the times that the Lord has showed us the chariots, man. All the times that he's answered my prayers, all the times that I've been around brothers and we've had spiritual nights, man. Fuck that shit. Fuck that nigga, bro. You really think that just because one person shames you, that right there that you're gonna give up? Fuck that, man. Keep pushing it forward, man. That means you're getting closer and closer. Hey, and as the closer and closer we get to that time, the more scoffers and mockers and people are gonna start reproaching us, man, for what we believe in. Verse 17. It says, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues. So beware of these people, man, because these people could start snitching on you, man. You got to use a wisdom. But, of course, my job, being in downtown, and then us camping right there by downtown, A lot of people at work, you know, they always pass by camp, but they never see me. Just so happens that this man on this particular day yesterday, he saw me right there at camp, you know. And this man, I talked to him at work. I'm not gonna deny that. I talked to him at work, but on some personal shit, I don't tell him no personal shit. You know, we might talk about fucking a TV show or some bullshit, but that's it. You know, and then this man, he got all emotional about it. So emotional about it that he couldn't, you know, started getting all emotional about it. Y'all could see the look in his eyes, a look of hate. Like, goddamn, these people for real, despise Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. They despise the word, you know. But the fact that, hey, if you ever suffer shame for Yahweh Bashim Yahushui's sake, count it, count it a blessing, man. Rejoice in it. Rejoice in the fact that you've been put to shame for the Lord's sake, man. Cause guess what? When that means we're partaking in His sufferings. We know what the Lord went through, man. We're partaking in those sufferings, you know. So, Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson and testimony. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Hakudash, Wa Abar Baba Shalom.